Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of February 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my pink tarot deck. Whoa. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Pisces, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. All right. Ooh, you've got some really good cards, Pisces. Let me get one more for Pisces, and then we will get right into your reading. All right, so as we start off the month of February, Pisces, you're going to be attracting a lot of attention, and don't shy away from that, okay? All eyes are on you, and this is definitely a good thing. This is also an opportunity for you to be seen and make more money, attract more clients, attract more customers. You definitely have attention working in your favor as we move into February. Now, we also have this Eight of Swords. Now, that's the card of self-limiting beliefs. When I see that card, that tells me that you may have some doubts about what it is you want to do as it relates to your work, your career, your finances, your business, whatever the case may be. Understand that all of that is happening internally. There's nothing externally that's holding you back, but you do have to kind of work on that, right? We all have our own resistance, things that we think can hold us back, but that's one of the things you need to examine because it's not going to stop you from making the money you want to make. Next, we have the Fool card. That's a brand new journey starting, moving in a new direction. Now, a lot of people are moving in a new direction this year. I think people are really more focused on their money, their wealth, growing their wealth. And so I do get the sense that that's what you're doing, Pisces, is that you're not only trying to grow wealth now, but you also want to have future wealth, generational wealth, something that you can leave behind. A lot of times I hear it a lot. People want to leave a legacy for their children or their grandchildren. And I get the sense that that's the path that you're on. Next up, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is financial assistance coming through. If you have been waiting for to hear back on something, maybe a loan, maybe somebody owes you money and they're going to pay you back. Whatever the case may be, you're definitely going to have financial support coming through that first week of February. We also have the Hierophant. Now, that's also a powerful card. The thing about the Hierophant card is it talks about doing things kind of in your own way. Now, it is a card of spirituality and religion, but that's not the only thing it focuses on. It talks about kind of creating your own roadmap and doing things how you want to do it in the way that works best for you. You're not, going against the law or anything, but you are kind of writing your own law. You're kind of creating your own system for doing things your way, and that's to be recognized and commended because it's definitely a good thing. Like I said, this is something that's going to bring you some extra money. Finally, we do have the Five of Cups. There's something that you walked away from that you may be having second thoughts about, Pisces. I don't think it's anything you have to worry about. Oh, my goodness. But I do get the sense here that you're having regrets or you're having second thoughts. Okay? And now a lot of times when we make big changes in our lives, that's normal. So making the decisions, especially as it relates to our money, that's something that, we just have to be confident in and learn how to move forward regardless of what happens because we're standing by, excuse me, the decisions that we made. All right, so now we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands in the reverse talks about things slowing down, things not moving quickly. Now, sometimes this works in your favor, so I don't want you to feel frustrated or discouraged if something doesn't happen quickly for you, especially as it relates to work and as it relates to your finances. Okay, this means timing is on your side, but if something falls behind schedule or misses a deadline, don't necessarily see it as a negative. Now, we also have the Sun card. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's a positive card in my readings no matter how it shows up, only maybe to a lesser degree. So things are still working in your favor. Things are still good. The answer is still yes. Success is still on the way. More money is definitely on the way. It just may happen slower, or it may not be as much as what you are expecting it to be. We also have the Page of Cups now. This is news and information, also an offer coming your way. Because we're talking about money and we're talking about finances, I do get the sense that this will be some type of a financial or money offer that shows up for you. It's definitely going to be good. It's going to be something that I think you will consider. And look for that roughly around that second week of February. Next up, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is the elimination card. It's cutting away the unnecessary, so we can really kind of carve out the life and the financial position that we want to be in. So there are going to be some things that you need to let go of in order to move forward. I think you're fully aware of this, Pisces. This is nothing new, nothing that I think that you probably have not already thought about. But yeah, you are going to have to let go of something. But this is definitely a process, but it's definitely going to make room for the money that you want to come through. Finally, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is good news as it relates to money. You've got 2 pages here. So you've got good news, very good news as it relates to money, finances, work, business, investments. I mean, it really just can't get any better for you, Pisces, because that Page of Pentacles talks about, you know, either someone paying you back or you getting a bonus, or I don't know if you're doing your taxes, maybe you get a refund, whatever the case may be. It's definitely going to be some good news on the way. Again, as it relates to money. All right, Pisces, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2023. Whoa. Ooh, nice. You got a repeater card. Okay, so as we move into the second half of February 2023, interesting, Pisces. Looks like you're having some self-doubt again. Same card here. All right. 6 of Pentacles talks about being overly generous. Be careful not to give too much too soon, especially as it relates to your money, your time, your resources, your attention. We have to be careful with that because remember, we are trying to make money for ourselves, build our business, be profitable in our own lives, and we can't do that if we're giving too much. We also have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. That means a divine separation. Could this be what you're having second thoughts about here? But I do see a divine separation. This is not anything ugly or nasty. This is just you going a different way. And I think this is something that you need to do, Pisces. You know, no hesitation. It's just time to move in a different direction. Next up, we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords in the reverse talks about you taking action and showing up. I'm not surprised. Pisces are always very driven. They're the go-getter types. They're the ones that, you know, they're not afraid of hard work. They do what needs to be done in order to get to where they want to go. And it looks like you're definitely going to be embracing that energy once we hit the second half of February. We also have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is a card of emotional sensitivity. The Queen of Cups talks about paying attention to other people's feelings, but not sacrificing her own. It's like she's very considerate, but at the same time, she's also concerned about her own well-being. So she never puts herself out there at the expense of other people. Okay? Next up, Page of Pentacles again. Good news coming as it relates to your money. Good news coming as it relates to finances, investments, work. It's just good news. I have a feeling like these 2 cards are related. So whatever you hear here, either it continues into the next week or there's going to be even more good news coming your way as it relates to this first card here. We already talked about this. This is the card of self-doubt, feeling like you're limited in some way. Pisces, I think that's something you're going to have to, you know, work on and, you know, maybe have a little bit more confidence either in what you're trying to do or how you're doing it. Maybe you're trying to do something different is what I'm getting, and nobody's done it that way before and you're not sure if it's going to work. And so that's one of the things that you make it work, right? You do it your way and it works. All right, so as we close out February, Six of Cups. Now, this is a card of you connecting with someone from your past. This is a happy reunion. I'm not feeling like this is a romantic thing, but I do feel like it's an old friend. Maybe somebody you used to work with or went to school with, or somebody, you know, like an old neighbor or something. But it's going to be a happy, joyful reunion. There could even be some talk about work and business with this person. So, you know, stay open-minded. Next up, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, this is someone rescuing you, and it's not in a bad way. It means that someone saves you, either in an awkward situation or somebody has the right solution to a problem that you're having. So really pay attention to the conversations you're having, because there's someone here who has the exact thing that you're looking for, whether it's answers, information, money, tools, resources, connections, whatever the case may be. There is a knight, you know, in shining armor who is showing up to help you and serve you in a very powerful way. Next up, we have the Lover's card. Now again, this is in the reverse. That's a divine separation. Nothing ugly or nasty, but it's just you moving in a different direction. And sometimes when we're trying to pursue our money goals and make more money and do more things and, you know, have more experiences, yeah, we got to go in a different direction. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, this could also be a pivot in the work you do. If you're doing work that you truly love and something that you're passionate about, maybe you have to do something in a different way. Maybe you have to take your time and figure out how things can be done better. Or maybe you just don't, you like what you do, but maybe you don't like the company you work for. And so you want to do the same thing, just somewhere else. Right? So it's not anything, like I said, nasty or you know, chaotic. But it is a realization that you do need to move in a different direction. Next up, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is the card of feeling a little bit of financial insecurity. Now, this isn't necessarily bad, but it's not someplace where we want to stay. Okay, Pisces? So be aware of maybe if there's some areas that you can kind of tighten up as it relates to your money, your investments, your business. And so that way you can feel more secure in what you have and what you're making and what you're doing. Okay? Finally, we do have the Two of Wands. A lot of that's going to come to planning, future planning, and reevaluating the past so you can make better decisions going forward. Now, planning is a really good thing because it allows you to kind of control not everything, but like I said earlier, the direction in which you're going. And then you can adjust things along the way as necessary. So make sure you take some time to plan, at least towards the end of February. Take some time with a notebook or, you know, Word doc, whatever, and really write out your plans for the remainder of the year, especially as it relates to money. So, Pisces, you've got a really solid month here. A lot of good things are happening, and a lot of decisions and choices are starting to flow. And I think this is something really, really good for you because, you know, you're getting a lot of clarity on what it is you want to do, where you want to go, and how much money you want to make. All right, so let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. All right, so Pisces, you got the card of Coventina. I hope I'm saying that right. The card of purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Oh, yes. Now, the beginning of the year is always a good time to detox, reflect, and to maybe do a cleanse if that's something that interests you or something that you have been considering. February would be a great time to go ahead and put that into practice. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.